was going to be at 10 instead of 9 my time. And
I
so,
don't care in the slightest. All
yeah,
good.
let's look at
So,
some League of Legends then.
yes, sir. How have your games been going?
Um, a little better. I got bored this week and I started hand leveling a new account yesterday.
You know, it costs like $1 to have a new account.
Yeah, but I kind of like it. It's kind of chill.
You say so. I've leveled enough
Um,
accounts in my day. I'm done with that shit.
yeah, my thinking is that with new LP gains, might as well. But also, I'm not delusional enough to think that it'll change anything. Like, if you want to get higher rank, you just have to play the game and get better. So, okay, so I have two games to show you. I have one Vi game that I felt like I did a good job at what we talked about last time about pushing advantages.
Yep.
And then I have one game that I played a lot of Echo this week. I want to look at one of those games, but on one game that I'm not sure what I did wrong. So let's start with it good. Is that okay?
Okay. Into fiddlesticks, no problem. Until it is. What do you think Vi's advantage into fiddle is?
Um, just run at him all game as soon as you get level 3. Don't let him clear camps,
Well, you can attack him, yeah.
right? I think that's the biggest advantage. That's the one I tried to punish.
I think that I can gank his lanes like 4 times before he's level 6. And if he ever tries to like come play, then his level 6 is delayed by a long time. And I can kind of make sure of it, right? I gank his lane, he shows up, and then I just play with him for a long time. Neither one of us are doing camps, I'm winning. That's what I think.
So just accelerate the pace of the game.
Yeah, if you can. You have the lanes for it.
I have a Garen. That's not really that great a gank setup, but
Yeah, you're saying
bot lane,
you're saying
bot
like
lane is
invade him,
juicy.
right?
hmm I'm
Yeah.
not sure exactly what I do, but that makes sense though. I think that's more consistent now that I think about it.
Yeah, because if we invade him himself, like we're attacking him, we don't have to attack Fiddlesticks. He's already useless. Not useless, but he's weaker levels 1 to 5, so no reason to send it. To attack him versus his lanes. It's like that with a lot of tank jungle matchups too. You don't have to attack them directly. You use the fact that they're like a tank and then attack their lanes because they're too slow. This is Vi level 1. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I tried late invading a couple games on Vi, and I decided I'm never doing it again.
Yeah, no shit. Yep.
It's actually like really bad because either way, if you start Q, you're losing,
Yep.
and you're
Vi can
useless.
be invaded level 1 too, and no one does it. Like,
Yeah,
I played a game of Gragas versus Vi, and I was like, okay, let's invade this bitch level 1. Like, I just started body slam. It worked out so easily. Because I had, like, winning lanes as well. Ay, ay, ay.
yeah. So I see Swain flash, so I'm like, okay, I'll start top side.
Okay. Oh. Conqueror Z. Xerath support. Fuck.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. You can sometimes find yourself on a path too, in which, like, say you 3 camp bot, and then you clear your camps upwards, and then you gank top lane, and then you go back to farm your other camps. Something like that, if you wanted to gank both side lanes.
hmm
Because I never see a point where you could gank mid here. And then I
I
know.
think I I think I 3 camp top and then just run bot lane. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've played this game.
That's way harder. That's way
I think
harder.
3 camping was the move though, now that I look at the game.
Yeah, if we're against Fiddle, there's. If you're full clearing, it's to, like, play for a dragon. Which that's an okay choice if you want to take it. I just think you can kind of
I
run.
wasn't thinking about that though.
Okay. I think you could run the gambit of just punishing flashes, getting some flashes, and then playing it out from there. Okay. Good luck, man. Oh, okay. Word. Gank bot! Hey! See how pushed up they are? That guy has no fucking flash.
I get there. I get there. I think.
You were in the red side. You had it. You had him in your hands and you let him go. And I'm wondering for what? You only got one shot. Do not miss your chance. Remember? But, hey, here we are.
I get seen.
What the fuck? Nice. Alright, let's see a Q in.
So it turns out okay, but it's really slow.
Right, like go back to where you're in the red side. Like, after you take the red, and the painful question, why not gank bot right then?
Or why not even just look bot? Yeah, that's the right choice.
Is that why you think? Because you didn't even see it?
Yeah, because like right now I'm thinking, what am I thinking right now? I guess I'm scared of getting collapsed on by their bot lane, but that doesn't work because we can just collapse harder by.
Yeah, do you think that's playing against Ghost if you don't see, like, what they're doing?
Yeah.
Because that intention, it's not bad, but once you would, like, aim the camera to bot lane, that would tell you what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm just bad.
I don't even think
So,
it's the thoughts, I think it's just what you see and then how you react. I don't think you saw bot lane. Do you agree?
yeah, I didn't look bot, so
That's the problem.
That's the biggest problem.
And that's where we were last week. It's not even like you have to look for the plays itself, it's just you have to look.
Put yourself in the position to make the plays, right?
No,
I
you
think
have
that's
to move the camera and then that will tell you.
Okay.
Right. Because I think you ended up in a better spot. Like, we're in their jungle. That's good. And then the second step is look at the bot lane, because that will tell you if you can go there. Because go back to right as you take the red. Right as you take the red, like what I see is you can't gank mid, it's Zed that's pushed in. It's not going to be worth your time to attack Fiddle because you have Aftershock and Q's on 12, and then their bot lane can come. So your only option is to gank bot or go back to your jungle. And you can try for bot lane without any risk. But then if you don't see that, then that's the mistake, but that's like extra shit to add onto it. So,
Yeah.
I ask you, how do we see this in game?
Pan our camera.
Right, but I'm just asking like personally, like what's it gonna take for you to like add that?
To see and make the decision? Like after I pan the camera? Like what do I need to see?
Nope, just to see.
I don't know. What do you think about using F keys? I've never used them in my life. I click on the mini map. You get hopes.
I rebinded them to Z, X, C, and V, so it's way easier for me. And then you have to go through this period of like, I don't know, a week of just spamming them and it sucks. But the good evolution of F keys is like you look at your mini map first, and then you see something, and then you F key. Or else the bad F keys are just shitty spam bullshit that never sticks.
Mhm.
That makes sense? So the same way like you click your mini map, it's just you use the F key instead. So whatever the fuck you want to do, it doesn't matter so long that you get the vision of it. You get the
You think
glimpse
it's
of
worth?
it.
Think it's worth working on this week then
No.
to rebind?
Nope. I think if you click your mini map, it's fine. I think what you need to work on is having like seeing the mini map more during these situations. Like
At least looking at the
for me
lane states.
personally, whenever I'm clearing, like, and I'm focused on the mechanics of the clear, when I'm uncomfortable on a champion or something, it's harder for me to like do the F keys or move my camera at something because I'm focused on that, you know? So back to like where experience is king and everything, like once you're comfortable in the things that you're doing, the map movements that you're doing, the fights that you're taking and whatnot, you know how it plays out.
Yeah, when I'm playing Nidalee, I'm not looking at any of my lanes at all.
Yeah, not even like knowing how it plays out, understanding how it plays out. You fucking can feel the whole sequence before it comes, you know? Like notes on the piano. They're coming to you, you're not going to it. So that's a long-winded way to say, like, you know, you play more, then you can do this easier. Like,
Okay.
yep. But here, fuck, we didn't look. So you don't get the reward for it. And then if it's like this, obviously it's more awkward. Obviously it's harder. Obviously it's more inconsistent.
And it's slower, right? Tempo's everything. That's a shield bash coming in clutch.
Yeah, it's like if you had a board state in Hearthstone where you could just hit your minion, like you have a 3/3 and they have a 2/1 and you just didn't trade into it. And it's like, fuck, that 2/1's still on the board. Well, I guess we can kill it next turn. Okay, we killed it, but shit. Like we wasted a turn. Now we don't have 3 damage on the face.
Makes sense. So
Okay.
now I double scuttle him.
Okay, you double scuttle and then look to counter, which is fucking weird, but hey, Fiddle showed up. Yeah, let's just queue towards the Fiddle. Okay,
And just got gap close.
nice. Okay, it is time to recall. How long does it take him to find it? Don't take the Gromp. It takes too long. It's not worth it. We're trying to get to Dragon. We already won. We already won the game. But then again, we are denying his level 6.
Do you think just
But-
resetting, going straight to drag is way better?
Well, look at him. Not going straight to drag. Like, you can clear down. You have a lot of time to play with. Because he's going to clear down, then has no play. But, like, he's here in time. That's the problem. You killed him, so he has fucking home guards. Auto E smite. Bye-bye. Okay.
Now it's slow.
So I would say that's like you're looking for an offensive attack, but it's just a wrong one. But now we know. I'm
Gotcha.
sure. Yeah, I'm sure you felt like something similar in game. Like your camps or your own things are like more worth at this point. You've already done your attacks, and your goal is to attack what?
The lanes. But that's the
Exactly.
fundamental misunderstanding that I didn't understand. I was focusing more on attacking him this game.
Yep.
So
Which is not the worst thing ever, but I think you get more values at attacking the lanes. Like if this was Rek'Sai or something, it'd be way more obvious. Okay, anti-heal. I would prefer... I think you can get Ruby Crystal instead of Executioners. And just have 3 long swords. Dude, I've been running Iceborne. It's
Yeah.
so good. Whenever they have a lot
I
of
actually
AD.
I tried that a game where I think I have a game recorded of that. I went Iceborne, Cleaver.
I fucking love Iceborne. I
It
didn't...
was really good.
Yeah, I didn't know it gave damage reduction either. It's so fucking crazy.
It was the right choice, right? Go straight for drag.
This would have you pathing top, so if you don't clear down, then this shows me like you're gonna clear up to top lane instead of ganking bot. And I think you have time to like,
Clear
clear
top side
down.
first.
Well, here, pause. It's like imagine you cleared your top side all the way down to bot until you would get level 6. And then you kill bot lane with your ulti. And then you clean up your blue side camps, go top side, start Rift Herald with no ulti. And then it's up to them to contest you. And like I can tell you, man, they're not gonna fucking contest. And if they do, oh well, like give a Rift Herald, get level 6, gank top side. Versus let's see what happens.
Kind of just jacking off in their jungle at this point.
Boy, are we.
Until Garen gets here.
The E
And
will,
Raptors is
yeah, the E will show in the Fog of War too. Gotta be careful.
yeah.
So this is we've
This is
skipped.
pretty slow.
Yeah, it's slow. And we've skipped our blue side. And then like in the meantime, Fiddle had nothing to do anyways.
So I'm thinking he's up here somewhere. And now this is a consequence of me not taking my red side. It's just awkward and slow. And I can really just do anything I want this game because Garen clears the wave in 2 seconds. I did think about, okay, I have level 6, I'm strong, time to attack. I did think about that. I think that's what I do here.
So where's the easiest lane for you to attack?
Maybe top lane right now, I think.
Poppy can be hard. She's
Or
tanky.
jungle, or his red.
Okay. So say maybe top lane, jungle.
Oh, bot lane. That's the answer.
Why?
You can just arch in, he can do fuck all about it. Right?
Why can't he?
Unsure.
So what's the difference
We have
between the
to.
bot lane champions and say like mid and top?
Mid can R my R. It
Yep.
sucks. And
Pause.
top.
Oh shit, you just had to pause on the tab screen.
Oh, okay.
I'll give you some more info.
Um, top, top, um, top can cancel my Q, but can't cancel my R, and has a lot of ways of getting out. And Fiora is totally fine to survive in that lane. Sorry, Fiora is just fine existing there. Bot lane, I think I get more value out of punishing. But are those the right answers? That's all I can think of.
You say Poppy has ways to get out. And then Zed can R your R. Okay, so they have tools to deal with you, but then even when you're attacking the solo lanes, they're tankier.
I see.
Way tankier. And then if we're ganking the bot lane, we have 2 carries here. So imagine yourself as Alistar setting up for a Zeri Zerath. Much easier than an Alistar setting up for just Fiora or say just Garen.
I just have to hold them still.
Yep. And then if we're engaging onto level 6 Jhin, that's a whole lot easier to take out than a level 8 Poppy with Bramble Vest, for example.
True. Okay.
Right. So that initial path, that's like part of what plays into it. You're going to be attacking bot lane when they're level 5 and you're level 6. Say if you path down, took the dragon, got level 6, and then drop an ulti bot lane. And then all your time spent clearing, your ulti's coming off cooldown.
Yeah. It does feel better to be clearing when you don't have stuff to stick to people with.
Yep.
Okay.
This is fucking crazy. I don't... Yeah, they should just come hit you. You didn't push the wave with your bot lane, okay. Fuck, and then you don't queue in.
But they lose the wave, right? That's not terrible.
I guess. It puts you at risk,
This
though.
is
It's
so
like...
bad.
I'm just wondering
I forgot about this.
where the fuck is Fiddlesticks the entire time? Like, imagine you're doing this and then boom, a Fiddle ult.
He ulted bot.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We killed him. Duh.
Oh, I should queue in there. It's so juicy. I have Aftershock too.
Zeri has ult.
This is so bad though.
Happens.
Like worst case scenario.
Don't turn the chat on. Don't! Alright, what's he gonna say? Okay. That's me using chat. Does Jhin have flash? Fucking my bad. Bye chat.
It's true though. There's no reason to have it on other than to apologize to your teammates.
Alrighty.
Okay, now I'm thinking just run straight to Rift.
Yeah.
Garen has everything. He should have perma push. Zed has nothing.
Oh. Pretty much agree. Yes! Big man Garen. Loser fiddlesticks.
Also, I really like Aftershock. I think it's my favorite rune. I've tried like a little bit of Electrocute, tried Hail of
Electrocute
Blades.
sucks.
Yeah, I didn't like Electrocute too much. Tried Hail of Blades, tried Conqueror, but I think Aftershock is just so good later.
Yeah.
And I don't think you lose too much damage, like skirmishing power.
The benefit of things like PTA is like Vi gets tankiness for free early before like a lot of items come in. So that's when you have to use it. And if you're not using it then, yeah, Aftershock's always beating it. That's like how Wukong, J4, like all these champs are balanced right now in the jungle.
Mm-hmm.
Where they used to have to build tankiness, like not anymore. Everyone is really fucking tanky for some reason. Until they're not.
So Garen gets mid.
Whoa, Nelly! Mission accomplished. Alrighty, do the Raptors and go to Dragon, yeah?
I think so. Let's see what I do. And now Garen has mid tower. Like he has so much time to play with me.
Fucking recall! Okay, I mean, this works too. My thing would be like, they can't do Dragon, my bot lane's resetting. Okay. Aw. Did you have to spend ulti there?
I wasn't sure. I thought he still had his other shadow. I don't know Zed that well.
I can tell you he doesn't. Because he already used his... If he has this 2 shadows down, he's not getting his 3rd one this early. And
I didn't know.
Yeah.
No, I just played it safe.
And then
But I didn't need to, looking at it again, because his shadows expire. I could just walk at him in queue.
And you have a lot of distance to run him down, right?
Yeah.
So we take the dragon. If we had ulti, we killed Jin. Shit.
True. Yeah, this is just a really simple dive. Especially with Aftershock.
It'd be like a dive, they can't contest, I have no fiddle ulti, we might fucking break the turret, and then we just reset instead of having to go back and farm these camps. That's what I see.
So I farm my... Actually, I have Cleaver. Why do I finish my bot side quadrant? I don't know. Do you think it's better just to skip camps and just get Cleaver and reset?
I think you have a lot of time to play with. Your ulti's on cooldown. It's fine to clear camps there.
Okay. Now I know his
Well,
top
here,
side
go
is
back,
coming
go
back
back.
up.
And then tell me, like, if there's anything extra you see, or like why you would be wanting to skip camps, actually. Go back to when you're clearing the blue side. Because if you have that feeling, it's like you better figure out why here, or you're gonna find out, like, doing shitty things in game. So go back, like, further before you do the blue side camps.
My Zeri's reset. So I can't really... Well, I want to reset with my teammates generally.
Why?
And just tempo-wise, we can do things together. And
Okay,
we can
so
only
tempo,
really make plays
yeah, tempo
when
is
everybody's on the map.
tempo's to be faster to get what?
His camps right now, right?
I'm thinking you are faster to then win the objectives. That's generally
Is
how we
Herald
can
coming
use.
up?
That's
I don't
generally
think
how we can
so.
use the tempo, but then so we have the dragon, the herald, and the turrets. What else would you be attacking?
His camps. I think that's it. And lanes, maybe?
Yeah, because we still need to end what? We ended bot lane, we ended mid.
I have to go top. Oh,
Right.
plates. Plate timers. Is that what you're talking about?
Well, that's something. I'm just saying you
That's
need to have an aim at what the fuck you're like skipping the camps for, or there's no reason, is there?
oh, I see what you're getting at. Yeah.
Yeah, because if you're just
There's
doing it
nothing
off,
really spawning, so I might as well do the camps. There's
yep,
no reason to skip them.
right. When there's nothing to do, you don't have to do anything. And you don't have to fucking preemptively do anything, or you're skipping what's right in front of you. You know, it's looking past the problem. And
I see.
that stinks. I guess in like piano, it might be like worrying about like the eighth note from now instead of the next one you're about to play, or say the next three or four, however much like you hold. But like, I don't know if that's accurate.
Gotcha. Okay, so I base and I run a fiddlesticks because there's nothing else to do. I think that's right. Right?
Your red side camps are up. Let's kill them all and then just go live in the fucking blue side. Because what's the objective we're trying to take?
Top tower.
Yeah, the top turret. Fiddlesticks can have his camps here. If he takes his bot side camps, we take top turret. That's a damn deal. This works out.
I don't need to flash there now that I'm looking at it.
Bubink. Kind of push the Zed into him. I learned if you flash into people, it pushes them way further than whenever you just bump them.
Because you're like right on top of them.
I guess so.
Please look top. What's happening top? I have no idea.
Okay, pause. After you kill the wolves.
I peek in his blue side, and if not, I go clear my red side, and then I reset. Wait, actually, I don't know.
Where
I don't
can
know
you what objective can you attack here?
how. Top tower or his camps.
Right, so we already got one camp, and then top turret. There's no wave.
So it's his blue side. The rest is
Uh,
blue side.
right in front of you, Bob.
Oh, the mid tower.
Mm-hmm.
And three are dead.
The wave has crashed. Go hit mid turret. And it's that same sort of attacking rotation. We go for this first, and then we go back to the camps.
Priorities.
Yep. Fiddlesticks will reset, and you can still take these camps in time. But you only have right now to hit that turret.
I see what you mean.
Even though it's like these pathetic autos, it's like, it really adds up. Auto E, job's done. Bye, guys. Like, and you're not gonna miss those camps as Vi, you know? If somehow like the enemy's strong enough or whatever to contest it, it's like whatever, man. This is how you use the MTG green of Vi. Shit like that, attacking the turret. Everyone gets stronger, and then you get to come along because you're only getting so strong, right? And yes, you are like denying camps from the fiddlesticks, but he's already out of the game.
It's more valuable to get other people behind at this point, or take turrets.
Yeah, we take the turrets now, so you don't have to fuck with it later. Imagine everyone has. You imagine fucking Xerath have to siege mid turret against fiddlesticks once the game evens out. Come mid game, like fuck that. The skill level's slightly higher and all that. You avoid all of that variance with just a couple autos, just a couple sly little autos on that mid turret. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, so this
Makes
game's
sense. Nope. I feel like I did a better job at like actually being more proactive
done. You
in
did.
this game, though.
Basically
Which is
started
the
the
thing.
game in his red side.
Yeah. I wanted to pull up a game. Where are they? I guess I didn't play any. Because they're not saved. We can look at this fight game though.
You should just start an FF and one person say no and just blame Jax.
Varus Vi are such good friends. Fucking love this combo.
Oh, why?
You ult them, he ults them. They're fucking dead.
Okay.
They cleanse his ult, you have Q. Like, bump, they're dead.
Makes sense.
Yep.
I don't remember if this was a normal game or not.
Okay, then you're playing into Wukong, and Vi beats the fuck out of Mordekaiser. It's a really good matchup.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, Vi's one of the few champs that can kill Mordekaiser. Especially if you run lethal tempo. Max
I have to
W.
think. I have to remember that.
Yep. That jungle matchup is fucking unlosable. It's so funny. It is like, yeah, Black Cleaver with lethal tempo, you're smacking the fuck out of him. You get Maw or something to add insult to injury. It's so stupid. Alrighty. So you could start bot side this game if you wanted to.
I could.
Yeah, Volibear has gank set up for you. What were you thinking this game?
I just default to pathing bot unless I can see a really clear reason not to.
Okay.
And I don't think Volibear pathing into Mordekaiser with TP is worth it.
It can be okay because even if you kill him once and then he TP's back, like he can really top lane noob it. And then just killing him once is like also just fine. Because let's say Wukong pass bot, does he have a guaranteed kill onto Varus Karma against Morgana Jhin? That's the sort of variance like you'd be trying to work out. Or I would be trying to work out in my head if I'm pathing up to top.
I'm a lot more scared of ganks as Varus Karma than I am of. Wait, am I? I'm not really sure. I think Jhin Morgana has to be more scared of me than Jhin Karma has to be. I mean, Varus Karma has to be scared of Wukong.
Yeah. Do you know where Wukong starts this game?
It's blue side.
You know, that'd be something to help you like train the awareness bar at the start of every game. Like look to ping where the enemy jungler starts.
I think I usually do.
You don't have to go crazy with it either. Just one of the default pings, but that gets gets it going. A little atomic habit, am I right?
That's true.
All right, at the start of the game, hell yeah.
All right, I clear all my camps. And I don't see anything, so I just recall.
Well, fuck, you didn't even look mid. Like, yeah, it's a Talon, but maybe we take a glimpse. Okay. If you want some like dogmatic practice, like before you every recall, or before you would leave, right? You have to look at each lane, no matter what.
Okay.
I think that'd be useful. What do you think?
I think that would at least help me look at what's happening.
Alright, so start of game, you ping enemy jungle, and then before recall, yeah, you look at every lane, and then extra credit is like you ping flashes whenever you see them go down. Then that can get you in the groove. That get you in the awareness groove for sure. Because then you were really fucking rocking. We're keeping track of those three things. We're jungling, you know. We're not just clearing camps. we're not Udyr, you know.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, this is
I'm playing Vi.
good.
I want to punish people in lanes.
Punch.
Yes. Oops. I looked top.
See, you glance, you know. I like a gaze. That's like a bad F key, you know? That's like how I can tell someone's fucking faking it or some shit. It's like, a boom. Like, yeah, man, you're not fake or you didn't fucking see that. Like, come on. Yeah. Like I said, with
to be fair, I've played a ton of top lanes, so I feel like I can get a feel for what's happening in the lane with looking very little.
Yeah. I'm not saying it specifically. I'm saying like the bad F key is like the jitter, the whoopunk, rather than hub-ba, you know?
The little pan for 0.001 seconds just to click something.
Well, legit, like the faster one than that, I can tell like, yeah, he knew what he was looking for. It's like mini map. Then look at this. You just need to see something. The minions or the HP. That's it. But like the bunk is always fucked. The is good, and then like a long gaze is standard. So, in my opinion. Okay. 2 control words in the tribe. That's an objective now. That's worth as much as a camp, those 2 fucking control words.
I guess that's a good point.
Oh, shit. Dude, I got fucking found on a dragon because I E'd, like, behind it, so I was on blue side, I Q over, when the fucking scuttle crab was there. And they saw the E
Really?
animation. Yeah, so now I'm scarred. Like, I'm always using my E way more safer. Like, where there's...
Yeah, that'll lose you games.
Where there's 2 pink words in that bush, it's like, I don't know, maybe I'm E'ing to the left for whatever fucking magical reason, just in case.
And there's no reason not to, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't change anything about how fast you do it.
Yeah, might as well. Especially when there's a scuttle crab now. I will not E towards it. For fuck's sake. Why that animation so big? Okie doke. Low and slow here.
I really want level 6. I'm not sure how to get it though.
His raptors, those 2 control wards. Or a red
Why do I go for this? Why do I go for this?
Didn't their jungler show top?
Oh, that's why. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Wukong showed top. Trade the red side's a damn deal. Here I'd ping bot lane to push, and then easy dive. Nobody uses the push ping like me. Everyone's jacking off, not for long. Check this out. You can just queue into the fog of war here. Okay. Jin stayed. God bless. Push, guys, push. Yeah, everyone's standing around. Awesome shit. And we had to ult. What bullshit. That sucks from your team, man. Here it comes. Here it comes. Don't type my bad on this one.
You proud of me?
Oh, shit. Very, very.
I let that play out just for you.
Oh, shit. Alrighty. I mean, if you rush Rift Herald here, it might be risky. Wukong could probably one camp, get level 6, come kick your ass. But, I mean, let's rock and roll, you know?
I just default declaring again.
If we clear
It's a waste
down,
of time.
it's like to ult bot lane again. Is that your goal?
I don't really have a goal right now. I'm just thinking about I don't have anything to do,
Okay,
so I'm
we'll
just gonna
pause.
clear camps.
At this point, it's like, what do you want to attack next?
Well, I've kind of locked myself into attacking bot now, right?
Kind of. At the very most, you're going to end up bot side. You could still try to start Rift Herald, but then it's slower. So if you did it now, then yeah, Wukong has a chance to attack. Can you attack top lane?
Not really. Not with Mordekaiser being 6.
Nope. Can we attack mid lane?
Talon's so slippery, I need ulti, so no. So the answer.
And can we invade his jungle?
He has R, I don't.
Alrighty, so then we're stuck with bot lane. So then... I'd be trying to end up bot as fast as possible. But then this happens. No big deal. Ulti's coming up.
I think this is actually not great, now that I think about it. It's so much better just to attack bot with ulti.
Why?
This. Mordekaiser's alive. Oh,
The
does it kill
Wukong,
him?
the Wukong also has better items than you. Let's go Volley Bear. Nice, he W'd in. Kill him. Quickly, quickly. Hey, our bear's dying. There we go. Fuck. Okay,
So this works out, but I don't like it.
why not?
Luckily my top laner is better, but
Okay, I feel like you start this because you know your top lane's better, but you just flipped it, huh? You didn't know.
yep, I did.
Okay. Like, if you can find a tab screen.
I think I started because Talon's dead, but it doesn't even matter because my Akali has to reset.
Yeah,
So that's fake.
your Kali has to reset, and the Wukong has better items. But that's what I thought. It's like, oh, you're just pulling, like, the top laners into this fight, and you think you'll win.
Nope, I'm not thinking about that at all.
Why does Volibear does that much damage?
Yeah, Volibear is dumb.
Okay, so let's say at least a subconscious goal was to attack bot lane, but we knew that we couldn't attack top on our own, and then we can't attack mid, but then we would like the Rift Herald. So then if stuff like this happens, okay, cool. Let it happen. Get Rift Herald.
This is like best case scenario though. This shouldn't really ever happen.
I mean, you'd be surprised, man. Especially on champs like Vi and fucking Vi J4, whatever. This should never happen. Yeah. Perfect leak theory. You know where we're at right now?
Yeah, we are in Tommy Turner's Plat 4. Actually, probably Plat 3 MMR at this point. It's actually so frustrating because like I I thought of myself like when I played Rek'Sai, I had like a 60% win rate in high diamonds last season. But playing like the meta stuff, I like am very much a platinum jungler right now. So it's depressing. Having your rank drop by a full division.
It'd be like that if you were to pick up anything different, though. Like, come on.
Yeah,
If you're
that's
to play
true.
Syndra mid or fucking Ashe AD, it's nothing crazy. It's just different clothes. It might
Yeah.
seem like it because you're in the jungle, but fucking
Yes, but
wait.
high elo number make my dopamine brain go burr.
Oh yeah. I'm #1, baby.
Exactly.
But I'm
Guy.
sure like you've stumbled upon some shit like where the guy at the top doesn't even know he's at the top. He's just focused on what he's doing, like sort of shit, you know?
Hmm.
That's the only way to go about anything. But every time you get lost, I have to remind myself that that's
It's not about the rank, it's about how good you are.
yeah.
Focusing on improvement.
Well, it's so fucking obvious whenever I get stupid about it. Once I realize I'm being stupid about it. Think.
Do I ult this? I
Hell
try
no.
to, but
Hell no.
I'm locked for too long.
You want the ulti for dragon.
That's a good point too.
Yep. I'm always careful with that mid game. It's like, even if it's a kill on the 10 death Sona, I don't care, guys. My team will get pissed too. What the fuck is that flash?
I was trying to flash out a Morgana binding.
Wacky Wukong flash too.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was.
Alrighty, what went wrong here? Walk me through it.
Wukong comes, so we can't keep hitting the tower.
You need to drop Rift Herald.
Yes.
Why?
Um, we're gonna go for Drake after this, and if I don't drop it now, I probably will miss plates the way timers are working. No.
You have 2 minutes. It can be okay. And then with Rift Herald, the goal is to give a carry some gold as well. So we're not doing that.
Okay. So dropping the Rift Herald is the big mistake. That's what you're saying.
Well, it leads to shit like this. I think it's you're forcing it too soon here.
I think Akali leaving is not ideal. I think she should stay. But she also has a wave, so I understand.
Yep. So imagine you do one play, dragon, and then drop Rift Herald somewhere.
I also thought it would just one-shot it here, and then I could just Q out, flash Q out, but this one I'm just playing with instincts, and I'm like, okay, this play's doomed, I'm dead, I might as well just get the first tower.
Right. I think it gets there. Like, I think the play becomes bad because you drop the Rift Herald. What do you think?
Yeah. It gets scary when the play is just obviously just go for drag and fight around
Right.
drag.
But then you said you had to drop it. I think that's the bad intention. I think just if you can, do it, you know? But if your
Okay,
mind's stuck there, it's fucked.
I see.
Yep. So listen to this podcast of this guy who's like, I don't know, the archer of all time or some shit. And what they say is like during the moment, it's like if you can't stop yourself from releasing the arrow, then it's a bad shot. So it's like they walk themselves hyper focused through each step, and then obviously let the arrow shoot itself in a Zen mode. But like up until that point, it's very much not Zen. It's very much not automatic. In fact, they're like overriding the automatic, so then they have more control, but not in like a bad way. So whenever you find yourself in the moments, it should be like that. If you have to do it, it's probably bad, you know, if you're like being drug into it or whatever. At least that's how it feels for me. Because I know like if I can choose to queue in or out or anywhere, then it's a good play. But whenever I have to queue in, fuck.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like I have to queue in by intentions, not even the fucking game state. And it's like, oh my god. Here I go. Clear your camps. You could do all 3 blue
Yeah,
side camps there.
that's a pretty bad reset actually.
Yep. Right, so go back. I feel like this is the fucking reset where you're like, you think you have to get something done, but you don't. Because what is there to attack?
Nothing. Well, top lane and mid lane.
Right,
There's no objectives up,
we want
and I don't
top.
have any gold, so
Yeah, we want top or mid turret. And does resetting here immediately get you those? I'm not seeing it.
nope. And I skip my blue side camp, so this is bad. It's a disaster.
Right, because this is like how you leverage your advantage over Wukong. Because you have little to do, but you have the advantage because your team's winning. Wukong has fucking nothing to do. And then if you're clearing your camps and he goes for a forced attack, then all of a sudden you have something to do. You know? But you don't get there preemptively. You're waiting for a mistake from the enemy at this point.
And now I'm punished.
E. Ah, fuck. Maybe we could have E-I'd the minion killed Morgana. Oh, you should definitely get the armor and MR from Radiant too. You already have the Black Cleaver.
That's true.
Way more HP.
But I do have Aftershock.
Right, just double down. Alrighty, L. But
Yeah,
your
that was
team's winning.
bad. That was a really bad sequence of
If
events
that
for me,
goes
actually.
wrong too, like the game flips. It's fucked. Like.
Oh no, we lose this game, so
Okay.
it's not really. I don't think it's on me though. It's on my teammates. This one, but I do make decisions that make it harder for me to carry.
Exactly. Aw. Okay.
What am I thinking now? These camps should have been dead.
Yep. You're on a slow clear. But that's the price you pay.
I think I go push bot here.
Why? Why? That tells them that they can get Rift Herald.
Well, Akali's dead, so I like as a top laner, I'd rather push this in. And if they go for it, then I can push another wave.
I got bad news for you.
Fine.
You're Vi.
That's true, actually.
Yeah.
If I'm Echo, maybe this is okay.
No matter how much extra you get here, it doesn't fucking matter. If you did a full clear into like winning a fight into this, good. But not this.
I don't even get the tower here.
This is like Mordekaiser top taking my jungle camps. Like, what the fuck, man? You're not... It's not... Ah.
It does turn out okay though, because they get the Rift Herald, they shut down. Oh, that actually Varus gets shut down, but they do some wild stuff here. But I have no control over that because I'm not there, right? So I get my Radiant Virtue.
Kick his ass. Punch him. You deal more damage to him.
I didn't know that.
I didn't believe it until I just started punching Mordekaiser myself, and I'm like, wait, what the hell? He dies?
Yeah, when Vi sticks on top of people, it's crazy.
Okay, how in the fuck do we lose this?
Do you actually want the answer? I think this is where it goes bad. And I think I have a bad engage somewhere.
Fuck. Okay.
That's not ideal. We still kill people here. But Wukong does Wukong things here and kills everybody.
Okay, and then tell me why is that bad?
It is? It's
Yeah.
Q. It's just a losing play at college top. Varus isn't even here.
So how can you do it better?
Q away.
When
Let
would
my
you...
Volibear die. Or whoever it was.
Exactly.
Oh, he's alive. What? There's no reason to Q in. I'm just bad.
Exactly. Was I talking to you where I was like, you just can't defend plays like this?
I don't think so. But I think I've got that concept down.
Yeah.
At least in theory. I know why it's wrong.
Yeah, with these attacking champions, like you just if there's a bad play, all you can do is wait for it to be over and then do your attack. But if you're trying to defend, you're spinning yourself, you don't have the fucking tools to do that, you know?
And this doesn't even turn out that bad. It's fine.
Whenever this happens on when I'm playing Vi, I'm like, nice. Solid cleanup.
This is bad. This is really bad.
Okay.
Actually.
How'd you end up here? What are you trying to do?
I'm thinking we don't want to flip this, and I like in my mind I thought we had numbers, I just didn't look at the map, so.
Okay, so
And I
pause.
see
Hold
I
on. No, no,
see
no. We're back to the first problem. You think you have numbers, but you didn't look. The thoughts like in what should and all that don't matter, you know? You always have to check. Every single time you have to check. And then by
And
looking, you'll get more
this isn't really the
info.
way we want to play these dragon fights either, right? We want to poke with Varus Karma
Of course.
and
But the mistake from your end is like playing off intention, I think, rather than reaction.
not looking.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, what am I saying then?
Um so if I don't have all the information necessary to make a play, then how can I play off intention if I don't have the right information in the first place? Right? That's the
That
way I understood.
okay,
That's the
so
way I understood what you're saying.
what you said is that you need to take in all the information before
Before making a play.
making a play.
Before committing cooldowns.
I think I would agree. And then I'm also saying like the if because I've done this a billion times, man, like if like you're playing off what should or like expectation or like a snapshot of what was, that's not what is right now. So your eyes need to be telling you what is, not your mind, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's a good point, actually. I do play off of like what should be happening in the game rather than what is happening.
That's a big
But that's
problem
where we
with a
lose
lot
the
of people
game.
I coach
To be
because
fair.
like they've watched a bunch of league content, especially like educational ones, and it's like it's kind of a curse. Like they know like more league theory, which none of the good players I've ever known, especially the old season players, even looked at a league guide before they were fucking like challenger. It's like we just played the game. And like when you know a bunch of stuff of what should, it makes it more painful when you see what is. But if you can accept what is, then you can move forward.
And
So,
make the right play in the right moment.
yep. Work with what you got. Play that.
But yeah, we're still in a winning position, and then they throw mid.
Fuck. I mean, Varys gets owned mid.
And then I try to attend a losing play. Wait, what do I do here? Oh, I just commit everything to kill Talon, which
Oh
I should just
fuck,
be
that
trying to
flash sucked.
50-50.
Off. If you just exit left, you're good. Yeah, you just gave Jin distance.
Yeah. And
Whoa,
that's
Nelly.
really bad. Yeah.
Okay, who's following up?
Karma.
Oh yeah. Karma, baby, one shot him.
Yeah.
Dang. She should
Those are
have.
the bad decisions I made. Was that Q and that R.
They get Baron. Let's fast forward like 8 minutes here. They push. We're fucked. They catch up in XP and shit, and like all their champions get such a free ride with that. So that's really bad. Like, yeah, like you said, if you don't commit, you don't die. Harder for them to do Baron.
Yep. Or at
So,
least I can try and flip it.
right. So whenever your allies die and the Baron's up, like you really have to consider if you should commit, right?
Hmm.
Because yeah, you're alive a lot harder.
And this drag fight's where we lose, but
See it.
I think.
Honestly, it'd be better if you're trying to flank, I think.
I'm just trying to protect.
Okay, what's the
Oh,
problem? We can't protect, can we?
no, we can't.
Nope. Okay, and ult onto fucking Morgana.
And Talon and Wukong are just.
Right. So what should you
In my
do?
opinion, I don't think we use Varus R. That's the first error, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's bad by him.
And then the second error is me Ring onto Morgana.
Right, so if you queued over that wall, fucking ult the Jin, how do you think? You think this goes better? I do.
For sure, for sure.
Whatever's happening with Varus, it's like you set up everyone else to fuck up the back line rather than playing front to back. Vi has these tools to break that like front to back rule, which is so absurd. Even if you have to just ult the ADC through 5 people, like it is what it is.
And I picked Aftershock. That's what I want to be doing.
Hell yeah.
So,
And gargoyles, you're on top of all of them. And then they're all focusing you, you die, your team cleans them up. GG. Varys can peel for himself too with Karma.
I hate playing against Talon, dude. That champion is not fair. I swear, like, that
Agreed.
champion in the hands of a good player. Or somebody that knows the champion at least. It's so slippery. Like, does so much damage. Can be everywhere on the map. Team fights well, scales well. I just don't know how to punish it.
You win the
Anyways,
map before he gets the bullshit going. You have 3 dragons before he's online. You can tell him to go fuck himself as everyone's farming mid game and they have to force a play.
and that's what happened. We had 3 dragons, and then we just threw. It's a really sad game. It's kind of on me, actually.
How?
Um, where is it? Not here. This is where we were supposed to win the game. This dragon is ours. We get Soul, we get Baron, we win.
Yep.
Instead, this bullshit happens. So
How do you do it better next time?
Just play more patiently and don't try and greed for this,
So
whatever this is.
how would you
Just
play?
ult Jin. Just wait till Jin gets there, ult Jin every time. And
Okay, so are you in their jungle or are you like in the dragon pit waiting for Jin?
well, that's a good point. I put myself in the position to make the aggressive play. I just need to choose to back out, to retreat here, to queue out
You could do
instead of
that.
going in.
You could wait in the fog of war. You have some options.
Hmm.
Yep. You're in the right position, but if you took in more info, you could make more interesting decisions, I think. I think it's the same as whenever you invaded Fiddle. It's like, nice, we're in a good position. And you just chose like a non or like losing play because you didn't like get enough info.
Okay,
At least that's how I'm
makes
seeing
sense.
it.
Okay, what should I work on this week?
I think, well, we listed fun little mini games now. You have to ping the jungler where he starts every game, and then look at every single lane before you recall, and then pinging the flashes. Would there be anything to add to that? Like, because right now it's just the awareness.
Hmm.
I think that'd be the most valuable thing for you. You need to keep playing the same champions dogmatically so that you can work on this. And then also like have better like sequencing of like knowing and understanding like where you can go and shit because that plays a part and like in the
Yeah,
awareness rather than
I've been
just
playing like
searching.
Vi and Echo, pretty much, and that's it.
Okay. So, how would you go about this as you're playing?
Um, well, the very first one's really easy. Actually, all of these are very, very easy implements. I can do those 100% this week. I'm pretty sure.
Awareness. Okay, so with awareness, is there anything else? For you personally, that would you think you could shape up?
Um, I think something you could do to bring more awareness is to get more comfortable on your clears, but I don't think that really applies to Vi or Echo.
I think it applies to any champ, even
I
if
feel like
the
I'm
even if the
pretty good
clear is
at
like piss
panning.
easy.
I could work on it though. That is something I could do. I'm not sure what else that I could do to help me have better awareness though.
Well, not to have better awareness as you're playing the game, right? Is there anything that you can think of, like as you're going about it, where you can look at it more, get more info?
Just before I commit to fights, I guess, before dragon fights. But when I know a fight's happening, I just need to pay more attention to who is where.
Okay.
That's one thing I can think of.
Did you ever play Call of Duty?
Nope.
Fuck. Okay. What games have
Played a
you
lot of
played?
StarCraft.
Fuck,
Played a lot of
I've never
StarCraft.
played StarCraft.
Um, that's pretty much it.
Dude, I hope there's an off season I can just go to Korea and then play StarCraft for like 2 months or something with LS. Like, I gotta play that fucking game.
It's pretty fun.
Ridiculous. And I gotta play like Brood War. I gotta play the most brutal, fucking insane version where it'll be like melee. I'll be trying to do an up tilt on a short hop up tilt on Captain Falcon for like a week and not even be able to do it consistently. I bet that's how it'll go. But like, so in Call of
That's what
Duty,
I've been playing. Yeah, it's
in,
Brood War.
in
So,
Call of Duty, like there's a mini map, and then someone shoots. They're now a red dot on the mini map, and you have like a 2D representation of the house they're in. I see that red dot. I know exactly what I need to do. It maps out in my own head. Like my mind tells me how I'm gonna kill this guy. Cause like I go through this door. I know that they're gonna be crouched in this spot because that's where the campers suck and stay. So then I know the options of which how I can go about killing them. I can throw a stun through the door at this angle, something like that. So with the awareness, it's like you see something and then your mind can map out the things for you so that you're not even like making decisions. Well, you make the decision of like if you're going to do this, this, or this. But the mind gives you the options, right? But it only gives you the options if you look at it first. And then your problem is that you're not looking at it. So it's a very easy solution. Start looking at it, but you're gonna have to practice it. GG.
Yep. Well, I I've I have fair work ethic when it comes to practicing stuff, so that's not the problem. The problem is being able to make the correct decisions and look, just practicing it the time.
Okay. Well, that
All
sounds
right.
interesting. If you do it, if we're back at step one, not interesting next week. But if
Yep.
if we're to this, then we can start talking about the decisions, and that's where jungle
Okay.
gets fun.
I will try and be there next week, but no promises.
Yeah,
It
no
might take a little
promises.
longer.
However long it takes, because this one's fucking easier said than done, and it's always one that's fleeting. You know, it's always fucking running away from you. Stupid shit gets
Gotcha.
in the way, and then yeah, it's harder to see the map. But whatever. Alrighty.
Those are the three things I can definitely do. Is that before I recall, pan. When I'm pathing to a lane, pan. Or when I'm on a side of a map that I'm gonna make a play, just pan to the lanes and know what's happening.
Yep. And those are like static things just to get you going.
Okay.
When the
I'll
time
work on that.
comes, discard them. But for now, let's do it like we're a student.
I am a student. That's very much what I am. So, all
Hell yeah.
right. Thanks. I'll probably schedule for a Saturday next for this week. That's when I usually do it. I just was busy this weekend, so I didn't get around to scheduling anything, but
Okie doke. Sounds good.
all right, see you Saturday.
Yep. See you later. Piano, bruh.